Namaste. Is meditation a tool for stress management or a path towards liberation? Two paths. Let's examine. Modern meditation has become ubiquitous, a wellness trend nestled comfortably between yoga classes and mindfulness apps, promising stress relief and better focus in just 10 minutes a day. Yet, beneath this contemporary adaptation of an ancient practice lies a fundamental question. Is meditation simply a tool for self-improvement within the life we already live, or is it something far more radical? You can explore two distinct paths of meditation here. One is pragmatic and measurable, offering real benefits for managing the pressures of modern life. The other is transformative and demanding, asking us to question not just how we feel, but who we actually are. Understanding the difference matters to determine the path you might want to take. The utilitarian tool. Modern meditation has noble intentions, but adapts cultural assumptions. We are practical people. We want to know, what will this do to me? How long will this take? The answers are honest. Meditation reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, improves concentration, and enhances productivity. Study after study has confirmed these benefits. Corporations began offering mindfulness programs. Doctors recommend to anxious patients. Meditation became a tool filed alongside exercise and good nutrition. These benefits are real, but somewhere in this translation, the fundamental purpose shifted. Meditation became a technique for managing stress rather than transcending the condition that creates stress in the first place. Consider an executive who starts meditating to handle the pressure of constant meeting and impossible deadline. She sits for 10 minutes each morning. Her breathing steadies, her anxiety dips. She returns to her inbox much calmer. The system, though, remains unchanged. The demands do not lessen, but now she can bear them without breaking. She has optimized her ability to function within an unexamined life. This is what modern meditation often becomes, a way to function better within your existing structure. You keep your demanding job without examining the truth behind the demand. Maintain your busy schedule without understanding what busyness even means. Shoulder endless responsibilities without observing how much is this about my ego. Modern meditation is designed for convenience. 10 minutes in the morning, a guided session before bed, the app congratulates you on your streak. You're making progress. The question of depth. When Patanjali teaches dharana and dhyana, and when the Buddha offers vipassana, they point towards something altogether different. Complete transformation from within, freedom from craving and aversion, liberation from the tyranny of likes and dislikes. They're not trying to help you function better in this world, but to change how you see the world. So, if the goal is to truly understand oneself, then consider this. Dharana is concentration, fixing attention on a single point. You might choose the breath, a sacred word, or the image of a spiritual deity. At first, the mind is like a drunken monkey stung by a scorpion. It jumps everywhere. You bring it back, it wanders again. You bring it back again and again. This requires tremendous efforts and patience. You are training the most unruly instrument in human possession. But if you persevere, and this is where most people give up, something remarkable happens. The effort becomes less. Attention flows naturally towards your chosen focus, like water finding its course. This is dhyana, meditation proper. The gap between observer and observed begins to close. Dhyana, the meditative state, is a gift received for the practice of dharana, concentration. And in yogic traditions, there are several techniques for finding concentration. This is not one-size-fits-all tradition. Methods include focusing on breath, prana, a specific point, desha, a symbol of deity, ishtadevata, sensory withdrawal called pratyahara, concentration, gazing called tarakata. And practices are also centered on nada, voice, noise, kundalini, again another form of energy, mudras, shapes, and chakra, and again energy. However, it is almost essential to find the right teacher. And in my experience, there are more superficial teachers than the genuine ones. This is one of the reasons why these practices are not very well known. So when concentration finally deepens and becomes unbroken, dharana flowers into dhyana, continuous, effortless attention. But you do not arrive here through scattered 10-minute sessions. You arrive through sustained practice that asks you to sit when bored, even when your back hurts, even when the mind screams that this is so pointless. Two different questions. At its root, the difference comes down to the question being asked. Modern meditation asks, how can I feel better? How can I manage my anxiety? These are the questions of someone who accepts the basic framework of their life and wants to optimize within it. The ancient paths ask, who am I? Not the role you play, not your thoughts and emotions, but the awareness itself. The consciousness that watches all these things arise and pass away. This question, pursued with relentless honesty, leads somewhere unsettling. It reveals that what you have taken to be yourself is a construction, a habit, a story told so many times, you believe it to be solid. To perceive this question seriously is to risk everything you think you know about yourself. It is not stress management, it is a radical inquiry. Patanjali was blunt about this. He said the path involves abhyasa, sustained practice, and vairagya, dispassion towards the practice. You must practice regularly for long periods without expecting immediate result. And you must gradually loosen your grip on the things you cling to, pleasant experiences, your opinions, your sense of who you are. This strips away everything you use to feel secure. Choosing your path. You must decide what you're seeking. If stress management and improved functioning are sufficient, modern meditation serves the purpose very well. But if you suspect that human consciousness is capable of radical transformation, of liberation from the endless cycle of craving and dissatisfaction, then there is another path. One where a life lived with clarity is a gift received through dedicated practice. The choice is not being right and wrong, between intentions and depth. What you seek will determine what you find. Namaste. This is Savita Enner. Thank you for listening.